keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I
Hi friends, it's Amber and I'm back with another Christmas in July video. This is my last one for this year, and then I'm going to be moving on to the fun fall videos. But I'm super excited for this video, and I'm so glad that you're joining me today on my channel because my sister Bree made the most beautiful album. I'm going to do a tutorial right here on video, but first I want to show you the album that she made. Bree used one of my tutorials from like several years ago, but I'm going to do a new tutorial here with some Christmas paper. It's going to be super cute, and first and foremost I want to show you the gorgeous album that Bree made. So this is called a large pocket album, and a lot of you might know my video from a few years ago. So Bree used this beautiful pink tone Christmas paper from Prima, and she embellished it and added like this lace closure. It's so pretty. So I'm going to do a full flip through of this, and we're going to be making this album. It's going to be a little bit different, just a little bit, but you're going to get the full tutorial and you can make it your own. So this is such an easy mini album, and Bree did such a beautiful job. So here's her cover. She used embellishments from that same Prima collection, and I'll link this collection below if it's still available so you can go get it. And then look at her spine. Isn't that so gorgeous with the foiled paper? So pretty. So when you open this, it has some multiple pocket pages. So here's the first one. I'm going to take everything out so you can see the paper. So this paper is just so beautiful. So here's this pocket page, and she made so many cute things. She had the journal cards from the collection that she has tucked in the pockets, the 3x4 and the 4x6, and she made a beautiful photo mat out of the paper and then backed it on white so you can do lots of journaling. And look at this beautiful bookmark. She made this like double layer bookmark. So that goes here, and it just kind of shows on the top. Here she's got some journal cards as well. This paper is so pretty. They're all double-sided. And then here's the photo mat for this pocket. And then here's the next spread. So again, I'll take all the goodies out so you can see the beautiful paper. She's got more of the beautiful journaling cards. These are super easy to journal on, add photos. Here's a photo mat. So the possibilities are endless with this album because you can stick anything in these pockets. And these collections usually come with like booklets of journal cards, or they come with cut aparts. You can make your own journal cards and just do whatever you want with them. So the collection we're going to be using in today's tutorial, I cut up like the cut apart page and stuff, so you'll see it's going to be super cute.
The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way, but as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin.
I want to thank Bree so much for making this and inspiring me to make one today. So let's get started on the super easy tutorial. So today we're using one of my absolute favorite Christmas paper collections ever. This is called Winter Cottage, and it's by Simple Stories. So this has, let me take this out of the plastic. So I'm going to show you the prints here on the cover. They're double-sided 12x12 papers. So this is super trendy and adorable, and it's got all these cut apart pages. We're gonna have so much fun. So this could not be easier. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so these are the 4 12x12 double-sided sheets that I chose. So here are the prints on this side, and then of course, since they're double-sided, there's the prints on the other side. So because these have like the little branding strip up here, that's the only cutting I'm gonna do. I'm just going to take my paper trimmer and just make sure these are a true 12 inches since they have that branding strip. So if yours don't have that, you can skip this step, of course. So I'm just going to take that little strip off of each one of these 12 by 12 sheets.
I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week.
Okay, so now I'm all ready. They're all a true 12 by 12. And I'm going to get my scoreboard out next to do some scoring. So you just need to decide which papers is going to go where in your album. And what I mean by that is the cover is going to show the entire front of the paper. So if this was my cover, I'd want to fold it like that. And then when I open it, that's going to be on the inside and that's going to be the pocket. So the cover and the back cover are the only two that you're going to see both sides of the paper. For the inside, you're only going to see the other side for the pocket, if that makes sense. So for example, here's the cover. We see the inside and the pocket. But for the middle two pages, you're only going to see the beautiful print here and then the print on the pocket. Because as you know, the front of this is glued to this. And then the back of it is glued to the next one. So kind of decide what order you want these in. So once you have your first sheet in here, so it's in the correct way, so top is at the top, bottom is at the bottom, and you're going to score this in the middle at 6 inches. Okay, so now you're going to turn it this way to where the top is on the right and the bottom is on the left, and to score in at 4 inches. So this one's just going to be a little bit different than Bree's, but pretty much the same style. So that's all the scoring you're going to do. So you're going to do this the same on every sheet. So here's my second sheet. You're going to start it out to where it's in here the correct way, top at the top, bottom at the bottom. And score down the middle at 6. Then you're going to turn it like this. And now the top is over here on the right, bottom is on the left, and score in at 4 inches. So finish off your last 2 pages doing it the exact same way.
The first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time.
Okay, so now we're going to fold these up. So take your cover page first, and you're going to fold it right in half at 6 inches. Then you're going to open it up and just fold up at 4 inches. So then you might want to close it because it gets a little bulky in here. Close it up like that and take your bone folder and kind of just crease down those folds so they're nice and flat. And it looks super cute. I did a 4-inch pocket. And so this one's going to get turned over like this. So for the second page, fold it in half like this, because for the second and third page, the print you have showing on the outside is going to be hidden. So I for sure want the little houses to show. So then I'm going to open this up and fold our 4 inches up. And so I like this because it shows the cute little houses and it shows this for the pocket. So then we're going to close this up and again use our bone folder to smooth it out. So here's our second page. Okay, so I'm going to flip that over and go to my third page.
I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you.
Here's our 4 folded pages. I think they look so adorable. And I changed my mind for the cover. I decided I want this cute gray one with the pink stars. Let me get a close-up. Because of what I'm going to be decorating the cover with. And you'll see that when we do the cover in just a minute. So I have this one here. Then I have that one. Then this one. And then the red with the polka dots is still the back cover. So all you're going to do is glue the first 2 pages together. This is so easy and kind of like self-explanatory, but you do like fold to fold like this, and then I'm going to cover this side with wet glue, and I'm using this PVA glue, so a little goes a really long way. I'm going to try to get to the edge and then fill the middle in just a little bit. I don't want it to warp or anything. Okay, so I added glue to the right side, so I'm just going to take my front cover and just kind of set it down. And because it's wet glue, you have time to really make this exactly straight, like just stand it up, kind of like stack it like this and like that, and then go ahead and press it down so that glue really adheres each page to each other. Okay, so let's see in here now. So now these 2 pages here in the middle are glued together. And that was so easy, right? Look how cute it already looks. This is like the cutest album ever. Okay, so then same thing. You just close this up and you bring in your next page and you do your glue again. So I'm going to take my wet glue, and again, a little goes a long way. This is a very thin bead that's coming out of this little bottle. I love these little precision bottles. I'll link them below. They're so handy. You just fill them up with your favorite glue. So now you're just going to marry these 2 together. Make sure it's completely straight. Use your desktop here to kind of straighten it. And then just press it down. This is like the easiest album. So you're just going to press it on down. Make sure you open up where it's at. And you can even like use your bone folder on those edges. Open up that pocket a little. Make sure it's completely adhered. Do that on this one too. Okay. So we've got those now glued together, and then we just need to do our last page.
Just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
So now we have all the pages glued together. How easy was that, you guys? Oh my goodness. Our album is coming together so cute. So you've seen me do this on my channel before. You can punch a little notch here, but I think I'm not going to on these. I want these to be solid so you can put photos, add journaling cards or whatever. So I'm just going to flip this down and simply take a thin bead of glue to each side. And the reason, I've mentioned this on my channel before, but the reason we use wet glue for pockets is because wet glue will dry clear and flexible, and it will completely dry, whereas if you use like a tape runner, it'll always stay sticky. So if you put like tags or photo mats in your pocket, those items could get stuck on that sticky tape. But if you use wet glue, of course, it'll dry clear and it completely dries, so nothing will get stuck. So now we have these pockets glued, and I'm just going to continue and do that for all 4 of our pages.
Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you.
Okay, so I just want to do a quick flip through of what our album looks like already. You can totally stop right here. It's the cutest little album and it takes minutes. It's so easy. So here's our adorable album with pockets on every page. You could stick photos in there, journaling cards, photo mats to add photos later. You can do like pen pal goodies. Oh my gosh, isn't this the cutest little album? You can like keep adding pages. One time I did an album where I did like a bottom pocket, and then on this page I did side pockets, bottom side. It just depends how you want yours to look, but this is so easy. I've had my eye on this cute embellishment right here. It looks like a Pinterest post or something, and I think I'm going to cut that out and incorporate it on the front cover. In a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. So this is a great way to use up an entire collection kit. If you are like me and you like to hoard collection kits, this is such a great way to use the whole thing up, including all the cut aparts, because you can just like cut these all up and put them in the pockets, decorate the pages. And I'm going to show you some cute ideas of what so I just pulled a couple things to decorate the cover. Most importantly, this beautiful journal card. And you saw me cut it out of the paper. This is what I had in mind to include on the cover. And then I just cut a white cardstock mat behind it that's just 1/2 inch bigger. So there's like a 1/4 inch border all the way around. And I think that just looks really nice matted right there. So I'm going to add this first, and then I pulled this lace that I had in my stash. It kind of looks like snowflakes, and I thought I would use this for the binding. Bree used paper for hers, and it looks super cute. So I wanted to use something for mine. So let me see how this works out. I'm just going to glue my white piece down first, and I'm going to center it as best I can. So what I'm going to do is add my wet glue as far out as I want it. So I'm going to kind of make like a line here and then fill that in with like a thin amount of wet glue. And I learned, of course, besides hot glue and Fabri-Tac, that to adhere lace I would do a combination of that quick dry wet glue and then this Tombow mono aqua glue. And I'm not putting that much, just like a thin little bead, and it will dry clear. So I'm just going to turn it this way so I can see, and I'm going to set the lace down. So I'm just going to glue there on the cover and then wrap it around. I won't glue the middle part where the spine is, but then I'm going to glue it on the back. So I'm just going to let this dry for a second, so when I turn it around it's not going to like stick to my surface of my desk. So I'm going to let that completely dry and I'll be right back. Now that that part's dry, I'm just going to turn it around and kind of wrap it around to the back. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Okay, now that it's all dry, isn't this cover just super cute? I did pull a couple of die cuts that come with the collection, and I thought I could add a couple to the cover. This is like the cutest collection. It comes with this entire package of the cutest, like trendy little die cuts. It looks like a Pinterest board. Here is the ephemera pack that I used. All those pieces are in here. I think they're so cute. So you can do so much with this collection because it has so many cut aparts. And like I was saying, you could use up an entire paper collection, add all the cut aparts in the pockets. But let me show you one idea that I have. I just took some regular white cardstock and I cut this down to 4.5 by 6. And I'm taking those 4x4 cut aparts from this sheet here, And I'm making some faux polaroids. I think it looks so cute. So you just kind of like make sure that these are even with the edges. So it has like a 1/4 inch border around. And then of course this is the bottom part of the Polaroid. And this is your new photo mat. So there's a decorative little piece here. You can journal there. And then you turn it around and you can add your photo. So I think this is such a cute touch and like a cute little alternate way to put in photo mats. So I'm just going to put this one together. And again, all you need is white cardstock and then those 4x4 cut-aparts. And a lot of the collections I've seen lately have these 4x4 cut-aparts. This is such a cute idea. You can make a bunch of faux Polaroids and they just look so cute. You could even do this with your Instagram pictures because Instagram pictures are 4x4 and you can make faux Polaroids out of those. I think I'm going to try that. So here's our cute little Polaroid. I'm going to stick it in my pocket right here. So again, you can pull that out. You have a cute little Christmas decoration, do your journaling, and then add your picture. I think this cute pink one is perfect. So I'm going to cut this one out. I want to try to make one of these into a Polaroid. So here is the completed album. You saw the cover and I love how it turned out. So let me show you what I put in the pockets. So here's our first little page with the cute little village and the adorable faux Polaroids. I think this one's my favorite. Room for lots of journaling and pictures. And these pockets are super big and deep so that way more stuff can fit in there. And then I have these 4x6 cut-aparts. So down here, I just used some die cuts and puppy stickers, and I think it looks super cute. So I just had a die cut here with this cute puppy sticker, and then over here, a little label. And you can just put like a date there, and then I did this little cluster of puppy stickers. Of course, I add extra adhesive so they don't go anywhere. So then we have this adorable pocket, some really cute Polaroids, and another beautiful journal card. And then over here I have a die cut for lots of journaling. Here a die cut as well, and then a puppy sticker. And then this plaid page with this gorgeous pocket. And I put this die cut down for journaling and then little word one right there. And then I love these so much. Super cute. And then I put 2 of the 4x6 journaling cards in this pocket. And then on the last page, I love this one so much. It's so colorful. Here's our faux Polaroids. And then a journaling card. I love this one so much. It's so pretty. And then a cute little cluster down here. So there's the back cover with our gorgeous lace, and I just absolutely love how this turned out. And then of course Bree's gorgeous one right here. I absolutely love hers. I'm going to be listing both of these in my Etsy shop. They will be available for purchase and I'll have the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Bree for making this gorgeous album and for inspiring me to make mine. Thank you again so much for all of your support during my Christmas in July series. I had so much fun. I am totally ready for some fall videos now for the next couple months, and I hope you join me for those. Thanks again, everyone. Bye.